You know what? Screw it. We're gonna rock with this. We're gonna just rock with this. So let's get to this video real quick. This is about the whole Carmelo Anthony thing, and as usual, I look at things through a different lens than most people because somebody's got to do it. Like most people just think alike. Like everyone's kind of like in the same bubble. Everyone's quick to join a team. Everyone's quick to get their emotions involved with stuff that kind of has nothing to do with them. And we're going to talk about it a little bit today. So, the Carmelo Anthony case. Apparently, this is about high school students. They're at a track meet. One's black, one's white. And apparently, the black kid was some way wasn't supposed to be. The white kid told him to move. The black kid said, "Don't touch me. If you touch me, you'll see what happens." The white kid tried to push him away. The black kid stabbed him in the chest and he died. The black kid admitted it when he got caught by police, and asked if the kid was going to be okay. My first question is, why the fuck is this international news? Why? I say this all the time, and as a person who's not like this, I have to mention it because I think it's one of the biggest problems with our society, and it's why are we always letting the news control our emotions? Like, why the fuck is this international news? For what reason? Is Carmelo Anthony really famous, this guy, or the guy he stabbed really famous? Or are they related to some politician? Like, what makes this international news? Like, why? Can anyone give me any reason why this should be international news? Like, I know there's only one person here in the chat right now, but why the hell is this international news? I'll tell you why it's international news, because you're going to be emotional about it. That's the only reason it's international news, because one's black, one's white. That is the only reason. There's nothing significant about this case that's worth being international news. It's not like a school shooting. It's not like a serial killer's on the loose, or things we got to look out for, things that are rare. There's nothing rare about this case. It's a murder. Statistically, do you know how often murders happen in this country every day? Especially with teenagers? Do you know how often murders happen between teenagers? But one's black, one's white. International news, everyone has an opinion, and people get emotional about it. For what reason? People are very easy to control. People are very easy to control. And like Neil deGrasse Tyson said, humans, and I never realized this till he said it, but humans are really bad at statistics. Humans are terrible at understanding statistics. He said that calculus was made before probability was made. And that is insane, because probability is much easier than calculus. But that just goes to show how the human mind works. Literally, a person can, let's say, let me give an example. There's tons of examples. A person could say something like, they could say black kids are more violent than white kids, and upload a video of a black kid beating up a white kid for no reason, and then everyone's like, "Oh my God, see, that's true. It's true. This video shows it." From one video. That's how stupid people are, and there's nothing short of stupid of that. Just stupid. They're fucking dumb. Like, I mean that shit. Humans are stupid when it comes to probability and statistics. That's why most people who lose money gambling are really stupid, and they don't understand statistics either, and they're putting their money on it. So here's my thing. I don't have an opinion on this. I'm not going to come up with an opinion because to me, it's an unfortunate situation, but I don't see anything significant about it enough for me to come up with an opinion. I don't know these kids. I've never been around them. And if someone says, "Oh, it's a murder, you should feel this," what about all the other murders that happened in this country on that same day? Do you want me to look it up? I can look up all the other murders, the shootings that led to paralyzation. I can look them all up. Why the fuck is this one so special, besides the fact it's black and white? What? And why the fuck does everyone need an opinion on this like they ever cared about these dudes? I don't get that. This wasn't some mass shooting. This is just about you and your emotions, and every single time they talk about black, white, everyone becomes militant. Like as a country, the states we're never going to come together. This race shit makes too much money. This race shit makes too much money, and I'm separating myself from people who are on that race shit. Like 100%, I'm separating myself. Like I need to be around and communicate with people who are about building, growing, and they judge people based on their mind and not their skin color. Like that's what I need around me so I can grow. I'm not down for this pro-black crap, this anti-white crap. I'm not for none of that stupid shit. I stay separate from it because it's not going to help you grow. It's not going to get you anywhere, and it's really immature. And I think in the States, it's always going to be a social problem because it makes too much money. It makes too much money. It makes way too much money. Way too much money. Like the media, whenever something like this happens, it makes way too. And I'm a huge OJ trial fan, a humongous OJ trial fan, humongous, because it was monumental. It was great. Now, but see, that's a little different. OJ was a humongous superstar. He wasn't just some random guy. He was a humongous superstar. So it makes perfect sense that that was in the news. If LeBron James did what OJ did, imagine a chase with LeBron James in a car running away from police. Everyone would be watching that. Understandably, because a lot of people know of him. Who the hell are these kids? And why is it international news? When I say again, this happens all the time. What's special about this one? Like, if I were king of the country, I would need anything to be headline news or something like that. There has to be a certain criteria for it to be nationwide news. And race baiting cannot be one of them. There has to be a certain criteria. They have to be well known. And the reason I'm not saying people who are well known are more important than people who are not well known, I would say it makes sense to make it a headline story because more people will be able to relate to it. That person has a lot of fans, people who bought the person's product, people who watch the person's videos, um, people who support the person, whatever. Like you can find more viewers, you'll have more viewers with connections to what they're watching instead of just race. It'll be directed to the person. Like, oh yeah, I watch his videos. I used to go to his concerts. Like I get all that. But when it's random people and the only thing about it is race, I'm tired of it, man. And I'm not saying it isn't sad, but like I said, humans are bad at statistics. What about all the other stabbings and murders that happened? Oh, because most of them were black on black, so it doesn't matter? That's exactly why we're not going to get anywhere as a society when it comes to not even getting along, just getting off each other's backs. Just, you don't even have to get along. Like, you don't have to like anybody. Just get off it. You know what I mean? What I mean by get off it is people just love to pick the side that they're on, regardless if it's wrong or right. So I'll tell you just like this, I swear to you, anyone who's black and pro Carmelo Anthony, switch the roles, make Carmelo Anthony white and the white kid black, they would just be on the other side. And same way with the white kid. The black people would be saying, well, Carmelo Anthony did the right thing. He tried to get him out the space, and then that punk white boy had to stab him. But it didn't go that way. So they say it the other way. He had no reason to put his hands on Carmelo Anthony, so he had to defend himself. It's childish. It's fucking childish. And people do this all the time with news stories, politics. They do it all the time. And I'm not going to take part in this shit. It's a fucking circus. And people just fall for it all the time because anything that deals with race, they just jump into it because they're fucking stupid. There's no other way to put it. They're fucking stupid. There's nothing significant about this case for everybody to be jumping on it. I don't get it. This race thing is ridiculous. I'm so happy I'm not in the States. I mean, I can't front. I'm very happy I'm not in the States. But anyway, that's all I really wanted to say. I don't get the significance. I don't know why. And this ain't the only time this happened. There've been like some people, like some grown ass women who disappeared or some shit. And I'm like, why is this international news? Like, who is that exactly? It's not about who I know, whether I know him or not. Is this like some really big person somehow, or some person who affects society in a big way, like a scientist, or like when those that airplane crashed and there was a bunch of cancer. Apparently, there was a bunch of cancer research scientists who were making breakthroughs. That's a big story. That makes a lot of sense. They were on a way making breakthroughs curing cancer and they all died in the plane crash. I get that. Like, oh, that makes sense. That's a story. You're not just baiting like that. That's important stuff. But just picking random murders with no significance, it's like, you guys don't see anything weird about that? You guys don't see how they're taking advantage of your emotions? And I mean, they did it with the Chinese people during Corona. They, I mean, it's just the news controls people's minds like nobody's business, man. Like nobody's business, and the news is I think the number one reason there's so much division right now is because they know how to divide, whether it's through politics, whether it's through race, sexual orientation. They know how to divide because the division is what gets views, what gets papers sold, or what, however you want to put it. That's what gets numbers. It's the division and the drama, the pick a side drama. And everyone's so quick to pick a side. I'm a Republican, I'm a Democrat. People don't have minds of their own. They don't. They really, really don't. They don't. I'd be way more popular if I would pick a side and go hard on my side. Like, yeah, my side, you're right. I'm not ever doing that. I'm on the side of getting shit done and actually thinking logically. So, yeah, that's really it. I would love to read your guys' comments later.